What's up, you guys? So, this isn't like the normal podcast. I've been doing something different I want to try out. So, I'm alternating my podcast schedule and my topic schedule. So, my goal is to get 5 days a week, sometimes 6, depending on how it goes, of where I'm uploading some kind of video, some kind of topic, or some kind of content. I apologize. So, the topic we're going to talk about today is the one that everyone's been talking about. Are the Warriors and the Cavaliers ruining basketball? Everybody wants to talk about, they're sweeping all the teams, super teams are bad, there's no competition, all these games are blowouts. That is very much true. They're sweeping on teams, they're far better than all the teams they're playing, and we're basically just waiting for Cavs Warriors round 3. And unless some stuff happens, we're basically looking at Cavs Warriors round 4 and Cavs Warriors round 5. That's how good these guys are. That's how young they are. And that's about, barring some significant change, how dominant they're going to be for the next couple years. I don't know. LeBron might switch it up and go back to Miami. I doubt it, but hey, always a possibility. So, does that mean it ruins basketball? It's more of a historical perspective. Hindsight's 2020. We love the fact Michael Jordan won 6 titles. That's the first thing you say about that man. It's not the fact he averaged 30 points a game. Not the fact that he ended up taking over for the Celtic Laker-led league. It's not the fact he's the greatest player of all time. But 6-0 in championships is the first thing we talk about. You think it was good for the league that Michael Jordan won 6 titles? Or you think the other 29 teams would have liked to, had a chance? We talk about Kobe and Shaq winning a three-peat. The golden era of basketball is Lakers Celtics in the 80s with Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. What about the other 28 teams? I think at the time, there's 27 teams at the time. The Bobcats weren't around. Jordan got those later too. The man stays winning. When you have dominance like that, it's a very America thing to just love dominance. We love Amazon. They're dominant. We love Starbucks. Amazon put a whole bunch of mom and pop shops out of business. Do we care? I mean, to some degree, yeah. But you still go to Starbucks to get your coffee. You still go to Amazon to go online and order your stuff. Not everybody, but for the most part, most people do. And it's, like I said, it's a hindsight thing. During the time, was it bad that Jordan was the only guy winning titles? Yeah, it was bad for the other markets. They didn't get to... They didn't get to host those games, so you lose revenue that way. They didn't get to market their team as such. They lose revenue that way. The league has to kind of, gather around okay, we got Jordan, we got a couple of the superstars, and we got the dream team. That's basically 90s NBA in a nutshell. When you have the Lakers and Celtics, you have to market extremely the Lakers, Showtime, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Celtics, tough, gritty, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. The Pistons are kind of the odd man out, and they kind of, they weren't really a dynasty. They were just kind of a wrench in the NBA timeline. Sorry about that. So, it's simply a matter of how do you perceive it during the time it's going on, and how do you perceive it after the fact. We're going to look back on this 10 years now for all of you LeBron James lovers that, trying to compare him to Jordan, saying he can beat Jordan. This is what you need. You need him going to 7, 8 straight finals. You need him winning 5 or 6. But nobody likes it during the time. The other 29 teams don't like it. The Warriors, if you're a Steph Curry fan, if you're a Warriors fan, this is what you need. You're going to look back and say, this was a great era of basketball. It's not. It's great for your team. It's great for your product. Doesn't make it great for the league. Which it only doesn't make you ready for the league during the time being. Like I said, the Lakers and Celtics of the 80s, they look back and the league loves them. Didn't love them during the time. Because as much as they were able to mark in revenue off those two franchises, they got 26 struggling ones. As much as Michael Jordan did, and Michael Jordan the revenue between everything he was affiliated with was about $1 billion in the 90s, which is a mind-blowing number to begin with. The league loved that. Kind of, tailed off and struggled with its other teams. But that's what happens. Hindsight is 2020, and how we look back on this in 10 years, we're going to say this is great. During the time, we're going to look back on that. We're watching it right now, and we're thinking, damn, if I'm not a Cavs fan, I'm not a Warriors fan, I really don't like this shit. That's just how it is. Hey, if you like this, let me know. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. I'm going to try to do, like I said, 1 or 2 of these a week. Along with, I know I've been procrastinating on it, but I do have a greatness video, and I'm going to put that out on Thursday. And I'm also got my podcast tomorrow coming out. So hope to see you guys then. Once again, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, still trying to figure out how to use that shit. I'm learning, I'm getting better, but still a little confused. Word of mouth, all that stuff helps you guys. And I will see you tomorrow.